Welcome back, team. This week's Saturday Tester is a public service announcement for all of you hikers. It's called Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. Patrick. The workout is going to be 5 rounds of 3 minutes of work and 1 minute of rest. The score for this workout is going to be the total amount of reps completed within the total 5 rounds. For our live crew, you'll be moving through your 40 clean and jerks, your 30 hanging knee raises, your 20 or 12 strict push-ups into your 15 to 10 jumping chest to bars. For our perform crew, you're going to be going through your 40 alternating dumbbell clean and jerks, your 25 to 20 toes to bar, 20 to 10 strict handstand push-ups, and 15 to 9 chest to bar pull-ups. For our compete crew, you're going to be going through your 40 clean and jerks, your 30 toes to bar, 20 handstand push-ups, and 10 bar muscle-ups. For our elite crew, you will be going through a similar format, but 15 bar muscle-ups instead of 10. For our gymless crew, you'll be going through the same 5 rounds of 3 minutes on and 1 minute of rest, but you will be moving through your ground to overhead, your anchored sit-ups, your hand release push-ups, and your double unders. Please make sure you check the coach's notes to look for alternatives. Now, where we get funky for this week's Saturday Tester, team, is the score is going to be continuous throughout the rounds, meaning if I start the round and I get to the strict handstand push-ups and I don't complete all of them, when the next 3 minutes starts, I'm going to start on finishing off my handstand push-ups before moving to the next exercise. So it is a continuous flow through the 3 minutes. You start wherever you finish. What will we be testing? Now, as I've just said, team, this workout will be similar in terms of a continuous score, very similar to what we completed on last Monday's LPC work. We will also be testing your pacing strategy. So as we're going through 5 rounds, which is 5 intervals of work, we want to think about trying to increase the intensity as those intervals move on. Across all tracks, we will also be testing your strict upper body pressing strength in different planes, depending on which track you're in. We will also be testing things like your kipping chest to bar and bar muscle up work, and also your pressing work throughout this tester. How does this fit into your current training program? Now, this is interval biased work, very similar to what we have been doing on a Tuesday throughout the last block. So we should be very comfortable with this 4 minutes of total work per interval. We are going to be deloading all squatting movements on a Saturday tester because we will also be squatting on a Friday for this week's LPC work. Now, for those of you in perform or compete, we now have a tester to express all of those skills and drills for our pull-ups and chest to bar work that we've been doing on a Wednesday for the last few weeks. Pacing. Now, with this workout, there's a lot of skill elements involved. You have your dumbbell, you have your toes to bar and knee raises, you also have your pushing work or your handstand push-up work, and also a pull-up or bar muscle up variation. So there's a lot of skills in here, team. So understanding what is your bottleneck or what's going to limit you the most, and then back pacing from there. So for example, if I know that strict handstand push-ups are hard for me, I need to make sure when I hit my handstand push-ups, I'm feeling fresh and ready to rock and roll. Now, this is where the game plan is going to come into context, because we are going to be going through your intervals. So realistically, what you want to be doing is making sure when we start your weakest movement, we're feeling fresh. Now remember, team, there's 3 ways to pace a workout. We've got your cadence of movement, so that can be how fast we're moving through the work. We also have your transitions, so that's moving from A to B. And then there's also a braking strategy. Now that last one, your braking strategy, is going to be important for this week due to the fact that most of the movements are quite chunky sets. So we're going to have to break these up at some point through the workout. Remember, team, there is a 14-day free trial for all of our non-subscribers. Let's make sure we grab a buddy and get after this one. And for all of you that like to go out and chase waterfalls, let's make sure we clear the lip next time. Knob.